Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard, and today I am going to continue to make some charcoal, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Not so much different, I'm not really going to do it differently. I'm going to use a slightly different material. So we're still going to be using our tin. That's not going to change. We're still going to be using the pit. That's not going to change. We're still going to be using wood. Yeah, it's still going to be, you know, kind of like this. A little bit. Here is, I think this is like a 5-gallon bucket. Oh, it's a 4 1/4 pound bucket. But anyway, sawdust. So I got a bucket full of sawdust. So what happened is this. When this tree right here got downed, it was rotted inside and it was nasty and everything, and it had to be cut down. So when it got cut down, one of Michelle's cousins has a wood burning stove, and they came out and cut this up and was using it for their wood stove. But using the chainsaw created a lot of sawdust, and I knew that I would find a use for sawdust one way or another. My prepper attitude, my survival attitude, my hunter-gatherer attitude always tells me to keep and collect a little bit of everything, because it will be useful in some way, in some time, at some point. So I collected that 4-gallon bucket of sawdust, knowing that I would use it for something. So I am going to make char dust out of it. Now, I am going to be using that char dust for several different projects. I am going to be making some black salt. I will be doing that. I am also going to be making some little bricks, some charcoal bricks, and we'll be making those from that as well. And there's probably a few other projects that I've got going on with that as well. I'm also going to be making some pine pitch glue out of it as well. So those are the 3 projects that I plan on using this sawdust charcoal with. So let's just get into it. Start the fire, put the tin, fill it up, put the tin in there, and let's just create the char in the first place. All right, very simple, very easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just gonna open that up, and we are just gonna fill it up. There we go. A little bit more. Alright, that should be plenty. We got enough in here for a smaller bit. Put the lid on. I'm going to sit it on the fire. Or I'm going to sit it where the fire will be. We're going to go ahead and make sure that I put the rocks on. That'll work. Alright, so I just have it sitting here, and as you can see on top, the hole is still quite visible. And I'm just going to surround this with wood. Now I'll just take a bunch of smaller sticks and just lay them around. Stick them in the holes and make a good little pile here. So I think that's plenty. Just gonna let that die down. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I can see a flame coming up out of there. See it? I don't know if you can see it. Every once in a while you see a nice little flame shoot up out of there. There, see it? That was it. Right there. Yep, that's char. Alright, so I'm just going to let that sit for a couple hours and cool down, and then I'll dig it up out of the ashes, and we will end up opening it up, and we'll show you the powdered char. Here's the char. Oh yes. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Whew, it's still slightly warm down in there. Anyway, right there, look at that, a bucket of that char. Alright, so we are going to take that char and we are going to make some more projects. One of the projects we are going to do is I am going to make some pine pitch or some primitive glue. I am gathering up the tree sap as we speak. Right there is the charcoal.